Samuelsson. How are you doing, my man? It's great to have you.
Thank you. It's nice to be here. Doing great. Like Sunday in Germany. Just moved here.
It's always good. It's actually
He was like Sunday. I'm working.
No, but like, I mean, in Sweden we can't like drink beer in public places and stuff like that. So
you're drunk already?
a little bit, but I'm not allowed to say that.
we won't tell anyone. Don't worry.
Of course not. Oh, great. So for all those people who don't know you, we have some facts lined up for that, of course. Now, you are 20 years of age. You are from Sweden.
28.
28 years of age. That's what it says here. Is that wrrong?
No, that was right. I thought you said 20.
Sorry. Oh, did I? I'm sorry. No, you're 28 years of age. You look like 20, of course, still.
I can live with that.
You do hail from Sweden. You've played a lot of Dota, even Han,
yes.
and WoW in the past, and then Hearthstone, which you are still a pro player for. And
I wouldn't say pro.
Well, you are going to DreamHack, right? So
yeah, okay. Yeah, well.
you made it to rank 1 on the Hearthstone Legend ladder and top 16 in DreamHack Valencia. So that's pretty decent, man. I would say that's pretty close to being pro in my book. I haven't made Legend 1.
Well, I'm not consistent really, but I had some pretty good achievements, yeah. But
but you got rank 1. Phil was not able to obtain that, so yeah, you're pro.
Okay, I'm pro. I can live with that.
You're a pro. You don't get to say otherwise. Very cool. So you were a power plant worker before.
Yes, nuclear energy.
Okay,
how did wait, I need to get
so many questions once again. so how does that transition go?
Well,
let's start differently. Why did you start as a power plant worker? Did that interest you, or how was the
No,
idea?
it was not interesting. No, it was more like my uncle worked there, and I just was gonna do summer job there, and just kept going. So I worked there for 8 years. But I was playing Dota before that, but this was back in 2005, 2006. Mm-hmm. It was no scene in it back then, esports. Couldn't live on it. Like, we won a tournament and we got like €50 shared on 5 persons. So that was like the biggest achievement. So we bought pizza. So
well, that's good enough, right? I
mean, pizza, like Swedish pizza, kebab. Come on.
Yeah, it's always good, right? Yeah. Worth instantly for all the hours of practice. You actually organized some Dota 2 tournaments as well.
Yes, I emailed DreamHack like 4 times. So I failed like 3 times, they never replied. Then the 4th time, they actually got back to me and said, yeah, okay, we want to start with Dota. Because I was like, you don't understand, Dota will be big.
When was this? In
2006, I think.
Oh, wow, so way back, okay.
Yeah, like I was 17, 18,
That's
I think.
10 years ago, kids.
Yes. So they thought it was going to be like 5, 10 teams. They had no expectations at all. And 50 teams showed up. And I was alone doing this. So it was like working 16 hours per day at DreamHack. And everyone was, what the fuck is Dota? Because it was only Counter-Strike and Quake back then that was playing competitive. But it was a great success. So we had €5,000, I think, prize pool. And 6 months later, it was 50,000.
Oh, wow.
So that's how much it increased.
So kind of the stepping stone, actually, for the prize pools going up.
Yeah, and this was like the first organized tournament with actually banning and picking phase that we see today, like captain's mode. So I would say that this is where it actually got more competitive, Dota. Got all attention.
Quite an achievement right there for yourself. I mean, you were also an expert on national TV for an international Dota event. Which one was that? Was it the international?
Yeah, the
oh, wow, okay, cool.
The international 4, I think. Sadly for us, Swedes, it was 2 Asian teams in the final. The year before, Alliance won, and they are Swedish. So that's why actually the national TV wanted to invest a little bit more money in the production, because it was such a success. And that was a really cool experience to be live on TV, so on national TV. So,
I mean, I was about to ask. That has to be mind blowing. I mean, my nerves would have gone wild. Were you okay with that?
What? Excuse me?
Your nerves on the show, like when you were on TV.
It was pretty okay. But one time they actually we lost connection with Seattle, so we had to start to cast the semifinals. And we were not prepared for that. Like in the panel, I was not a caster. I was just in between,
like an analyst for the show.
Yeah, exactly.
Ah, okay.
But we lost connection with the commentators that was on spot. So we had to start to improvise and cast middle of nowhere, and was like, we were not prepared for that. But it turned out pretty okay. But
pretty okay.
Pretty okay. I mean, but it was really funny. So
that's great. Yeah, I mean. pretty big thing to write on your resume, right? It's pretty cool. Another thing I have here standing is that one of your most important casts was the cast of the ESL Southeast Europe Championship in Romania.
Yeah, that was my first personal casting, and it was in English, and it was in Hearthstone, and at
For Hearthstone even, okay.
at Hearthstone, and for ESL.
Mhm.
Kinda, that was also a milestone for me because that got me in touch with ESL, and now
A little
I
more
work.
a little bit more professional as well, right? Yeah.
Exactly. So I started with Hearthstone late 2014 with streaming.
Oh, so a
Uh,
year after it was like in beta.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, and I just started to stream for fun, and it got really good, and I got some casting jobs in Swedish. And then, I don't even know how, I just got this offer for ESL in Romania. So I just did it, went to Romania, and it was super cool to be at an event as a caster as well.
Yeah, awesome. And you also played as a player. Of course, we already talked about your achievements. Rank 1 Hearthstone Legend ladder. You made it to the top 16 in DreamHack Valencia. Was that the previous DreamHack Valencia?
No, this
This year,
just
basically.
3 months ago or something.
Oh, wow.
2.
Okay, so very recent, actually.
Yeah, I haven't played a game for 2 months. I've been in Canada working at the nuclear power plant. I just went home, and I paid everything for myself, and I think it was like 500 or 600 euro
To go there.
to go there, the hotel and everything. And then I started to practice with my friends and stuff, and I just lost. I sucked at it. I lost every game. So I was full of regret. Like, fuck, why did I order?
Yeah.
Why did I book this flight and everything? Waste of money. But then I just went there, and it went really good. I don't know how, but
Well, apparently, good things happen to good people sometimes.
yeah. Well, I was super focused when I started there, and I had 1-0, 2-0 in the Swiss. I don't know. I just got into. I zoned out kinda, and I played really good. So that was nice.
Mhm. So how did your career basically start out for the Hearthstone Pro thing? Was it just you streaming basically, you on ladder, or how did it all start out?
As I said, it was home. I had nothing to do, so I started to stream Hearthstone at Christmas, like 2 days before Christmas Eve, just for fun. And at Christmas Eve, I just had 60 viewers, which is pretty good when you stream in Swedish, because it's a small country and most Swedes watch English streams.
Mhm.
And I really enjoyed it, so I just kept going with it, and I'm like, when I start to do something, I really go all in.
Yeah, it
I
seems like
I
it, man.
want to be best in whatever I do. I can't do it casually.
Mhm.
So, and then I hit the rank 1 legend, which it's no official ranking, but I mean it powered me. How
Yeah,
to
for
say,
sure.
like, so I kept going, and I started playing online tournaments, especially like ESL play.
Mhm.
They have this Go For You. We played there with Heroes of the Storm as well.
Oh, so you played in the Go For Cups.
Yeah, like they were like one of the bigger ones in the early Hearthstone. Or, I mean, they have small prices, but that's what you want when you are
Exactly,
learning
yeah.
a game. Maybe 50 euro or something.
Yeah, when
like
you're just
that.
starting out, trying to see where you can get in on it. Yeah,
So
actually,
it's
still going on.
yeah,
funnily, you can still sign up for that.
Yeah, absolutely. They're still going on, and they have like 200 euro monthly price, that's nice if you
Yeah, absolutely.
like
I mean, you're playing like a Sunday of Hearthstone, right? Like, if you win, you get a prize for it. It's pretty dope. You can actually still sign up for that, guys, if you want to. Head over to play.eslgaming.com to sign up for one of those tournaments for sure. Silas did. Got him somewhere.
now I work with us. I'm not allowed to, and that feels bad, man.
Feels bad, man. All right. But that's pretty cool right there. So are you still casting a lot? Are you still getting into some casts?
From time to time. Now, when I actually work full time, it's hard to have the time for it.
Mm-hmm.
But I still stream now. Since I settled in here, I'm trying to stream at the weekends and at least 2 weekdays after work. Like, it's only 3-4 hours, but I still enjoy doing it. So
Very cool, yeah. That's very great. So if I take a look at you basically as a person, not only do I see a Captain Obvious shirt, but I see a pretty cool chain of tattoos right there on your right arm. Now, we don't have a close-up of this, but we can still see it pretty good in the camera. What's the story behind your tattoos?
well, first of all, I just wanted to get tattoos because I wanted to look a little bit more badass. I mean,
Wow, that's screaming like I want to be cool.
girl loves tattoos. But
Didn't work
so,
out.
okay, so I actually have up here, I don't know if you see, this is Illidan Stormrage.
Oh, yeah, we all know him.
Warcraft. If you watch this stream and don't know who Illidan is, you
Shame on you.
You should.
Yeah, for sure.
Then you can't call yourself a gamer. And down here we have Lina from Dota.
Mhm.
So basically, I just took it because I played a lot of World of Warcraft during 70s, and Illidan is just a badass character.
Yeah.
Like, and Lina, I wanted something here that someone that does not understand or play games can appreciate as well.
Mhm.
So I wanted tattoos that gamers could be like, oh fuck, that's Illidan, but also someone that does not play can be like, oh, that's a pretty dope character.
That looks pretty cool. Yeah.
So
I mean, he only went for Illidan, and that one, like, if you look at this, he only went for Illidan because Anub Arak would be too much. He doesn't have the muscles for it.
Oh.
If he would look like
No
this, he would
muscles
have
for
Anub Arak.
Arak, dude. It had to be Illidan. That's the true story behind it.
Someone has to say it. I'm sorry.
Come on, come on.
I'm
That
allowed
was
to
very-
say it. Look at me. Look at me. I'm allowed to say
That
that.
was very uncalled for.
Very nice. So yeah, tattoos. But they do look really cool.
Yeah, like they had, I knew exactly who I wanted to make these, and she has like 2 years waiting time. So
2 years waiting time?
so
Jesus Christ.
so I
What'd you
booked-
pay, $1 million?
pretty much no, no. But so I booked now again 4 months ago. So I will keep going. I will do something here. I don't
What's the
know
next character?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
I mean,
If it's like Yoshi or something, or like Mario, which doesn't fit at all, that'd
No,
be super
no,
funny.
he
I
got
will see, I
2
will
years
see.
of time
I
to
will see.
think about that.
Something.
Right?
It must
Here
be
we go.
something very cool. That's important.
Something very cool. That's
Yes.
important, of course.
Well, wait. Why do you wait 2 years for that? I mean, that's even faster than queuing up times in League of Legends. But 2 years. Is she that good? I think it's the goal you said, right?
Yeah.
Is she that cool? Is that good?
She's that good. Yes.
Oh, that's crazy.
2
So,
years, man.
I hope that she will just call and say we have opportunity now, but then I have to go to Stockholm. So
Strong with the girls, though, probably. Does that get you any girls the tattoo now that you're all badass?
yeah, pretty much. I haven't really counted, but
Haven't really. I lost count, is what you're trying to
was
say. It's like,
He normally goes for I'm Hearthstone Pro, and if that doesn't work,
Yeah,
like, look at my
yeah,
arm.
yeah.
Look at my arm.
look at my arm.
Hearthstone Pro doesn't work that good. So it's
Trying to
just
get
like,
jobs
so
with
then I
it.
have to do like this. Yeah, you know, like pretend
Just
to
random
scratch here.
people walk up to. That's awesome. Now, I heard a funny story, or I didn't hear the story itself, but I heard about a story that happened at Gamescom. It's called the soup and sauce story. So, what happened with this one? I mean,
It's really, it's more like a funny story. It's more like internal joke now in the company because we had this dinner where, and this was my first like. I was a bit nervous because I started work at ESL. That was the dream, and I'm gonna meet all the new coworkers. And we had this buffet, and at the end, we have this guy standing at the buffet. It was a nice restaurant, so he's watching everyone, so everything's okay. And in Sweden, we love bearnaise sauce. So any Swedes or Danish people know what bearnaise sauce is. So I took all the good food, and then I started to take this, what I thought was bearnaise, and everywhere. And he was, give me this look. He was looking at me like I was the, I don't know, biggest idiot ever.
what was it?
It was broccoli soup or something.
Broccoli soup.
Broccoli
How
soup.
do you not notice the difference?
So I don't know, and then I started to. I want to give everyone else. Oh, this is bearnaise sauce. This is like a Swedish thing. So I started to try to hand over, and everyone was like, "What the fuck is wrong with this guy?"
This guy passing around the broccoli soup.
And I don't think it's a big thing, but I can't do anything in the company. If I write a fucking email, they just like, "Oh yeah, Mr. Soup Man" and stuff like
The
that.
soup man.
So
It should be Captain Soup
so
right there.
I got that going on for me, which is
Awesome. Okay, but I also heard that you got some girls that night due to this story.
no, and that I can't tell you about. Sorry.
You can't tell us about this. Okay.
So what happens at like Twitch and ESL parties? I mean, stays there.
What happens
That-
with soup stays with the soup. Of course, that's how it goes.
I just think I attended the wrong ESL party.
I have to go to the soup parties. Those are the best ones.
Everyone knows that Twitch parties we don't speak about that, or ESL parties.
Probably.
Yeah. It's like in Las Vegas, you know.
You will get fired after this. You will
Stays
get
there.
fired after this.
You're soup man to me from now on. This is way better. So we just had Phil in an interview, right? Momo, you of course know each other. So Momo was in Asia recently, but his experience was a little different from yours. What happened there?
Okay, so it was pretty funny actually. It was also with a girl.
Of course.
If you're too shy, you can try to hug.
Okay,
Then
no,
try to talk.
okay, we were pretty drunk, so I went home and I hooked up with this girl, and I took her home, and so I was gonna touch her, kind of, but
That's the best way of phrasing that. Absolutely.
and she hesitated. Like, she stopped me, so I was like, something is wrong here. So I was like,
Is that soup?
I was
Is
very,
that soup?
I was very drunk. Okay, so I was like, fuck, it's two things that I'm scared of now. It's either that you're a prostitute or a ladyboy. And then she was tired, and then she said, well, I'm not a prostitute.
I know where this leads to.
And I was like, fuck, that means you're not. So she was a lady.
She was. Oh wow, wow! The classic trap.
So I was like,
Killed the meme, but
so I was
ran
like-
into the trap
So-
directly.
So I was like, fuck. And then she was gonna leave, and then she met my friend that I lived with, and he saw her, and he was like, thought that, Daniel, what have you done? And I'm like, trust me, I didn't do anything. And
Jesus Christ,
he
man.
doesn't believe me. So
He doesn't believe you?
no, so everyone thinks.
Yeah, I'm
I
pretty sure
don't
you
want to
just
talk
changed
about
the
this more.
changed the story.
Yeah, you
Okay.
probably
Yeah.
just changed the
First of all,
story.
it was like, no,
No, I would never do it.
I got that
Oh.
far, just start.
Soup Man, the lady boy.
Oh,
That's the story right there. All right, but very, very cool, of course. Nice
I have a
stories right
thing
there.
to do weird stuff, I guess. I don't know.
Mhm.
I always get up in these situations. It's not my fault, I think.
Just
but
happens
not
to a
my fault.
badass. It's
Yeah.
just how it. It's just
It,
how
it's
it goes.
since the tattoos, actually.
Yeah, it has to be, right?
Comes with them, yeah.
Yeah, it
It
just
can't
has
be
to.
Hearthstone. We heard that already, so it has to be
Ah,
about
come
the
on.
two.
That probably means you also play badass games, right?
He's bashing on Hearthstone all the time. It's like the third biggest game.
I am only bashing it because I can't play it.
Oh, feels bad, man.
I really tried playing Hearthstone, but no.
Yeah, there has to be
Sorry.
some more concentration in there. All right. Now, you probably also play some badass games, which that means. Have you played Battle Right yet?
Yes, actually 60, 70 hours already.
Oh, wow.
Like
okay.
I'm totally stuck in that game.
Do you have the new mount already?
Yes.
Oh, you already have it. You got one of those
Yes.
codes. Well, I know Renee has
Wha-
it.
wha-
Everyone got them.
One of the perks of working here and also be a streamer.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got the mount already. It's super cool.
There you go. Renee, you're going to have to try harder, I think.
Yeah, I'm just upset right now. You know, everyone got that mount, even at the company. And it's
Yeah,
just me.
I saw the Twitch chat when you were handing out these before, and it's like, fuck, I got the mount, but I don't have the game. So now he was trying to get the game as well.
Ah,
so
okay. Very cool. Well, for everybody who doesn't have that game yet, we are going to throw out 2 more keys right now. There they are. Be sure to get them into your system right now. Press that print key. Go into Paint.
Of course, it's Steam.
It's
Just for if everyone.
yeah, it
Install-
is
it's
Steam.
Steam.
Yeah. Don't type this in on your PlayStation 4. You know?
it's actually like super fun. It's one of those games, you know, I'm just gonna play one more, but it's so fast paced, and then if you lose, it's like, oh, fuck, I can't end my night like this. One more, and then you sit there and it's like 2 a.m. and you're gonna have to go up. So
That's why you look that bad every morning in the company.
see this guy. I don't even know.
I mean,
almost.
some
You're like
people
doing
fire
this all the time.
shots, but he just has like this machine gun set up, which is just constantly, no fire constantly. There's nothing left there.
I'm so
Uh,
sorry.
But it was great having
we will
you,
take
Daniel.
this off camera.
It was great having you, really. Thanks for all those stories. Great having somebody here who doesn't take himself too seriously. Very cool. And we are now going to go into a short break before we get into the next content creator that we have, which is for Counter-Strike Go. It is Mr. Tea Time. So we're going to get into him in just a second. So thank you, Daniel, once again.
Thank you.
Everybody, stay tuned. Don't go anywhere.